Hello, we're going to do another box here of sports cards. We had just completed on number 10, the 3,000 count box that had the players by their individual names. This is another 3,000 count box. This one again, multiple tapes, different locations that it's traveled. We're going to get right into it. Open it up right away. That's a priority tape, packing tape. Come on. A little stubborn. And this one is all kinds of stuff with no labels. So this will be interesting to see what we have in here. Start off with putting the knife away here safely. And we'll start here with this one. Here's a pack of Tom Seaver cards. Here's another pack of Tom Seaver cards. So they're priced $1 each. These are the 1986 updated Topps set cards. Tom Seaver being elected to the Hall of Fame, also played in Fairbanks, Alaska back in the 1960s. And so always a big Tom Seaver fan. He passed away recently, so now those are 50 counts probably. So there's 100 Tom Seaver cards right there. That's a pretty good find to start off the box. I remember purchasing probably 500 of those at one point. 1987s, I got a Andre Dawson, Mike Schmidt, Will Clark rookies, bunch of Jose Canseco's. You can see that these had been out in the showcases, different pricing on them, discounts possibly, all scratched out due to the fact they didn't sell. We just put it back in the boxes. Reggie Jackson, Rafael Palmeiro, Wally Joyner rookies, Chuck Finley, Will Clark, stacks and stacks. We opened cases and cases and cases of these cards back starting in 87. We would get in several cases for the card shop, and I'd bust through, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases of 20 boxes each to create the stock for the shop. And then, of course, we'd sell off individual packs or boxes as needed. Mo Vaughn, Herman Moore rookie, Jim Tomei. That's a 1993 Fleer Ultra, Hall of Famer now. Herman Moore, Robin Yount. We saved most all the Hall of Famers at the time, and any prospects or any rookies. More 87 Topps, tons of it. No shortage of 87 Topps. We have some unopened rack packs that we'll do in a video. We'll bust them open and see what we have in there. We set those off to the side. We'll dig around a bit. Here's Dave Winfield, Andre Dawson, Joe Carter, Joe Morgan, 1973 or 83, just passed away. Dale Murphy, Harold Baines, Negro, Whitaker, Reggie Jackson, 84 All-Star card. We've been in the 85 set. Alvin Davis, I believe it's a second-year card or a rookie. John Franco rookie. Juwan Howard, Clyde Drexler, some basketball cards mixed in. Tony Kukoc, Corey Blount, Ron Jones, A.C. Earls. Anyone that had a rookie signature or rookie moniker on their card, I would set it aside because you never know who was going to make it. Sometimes it takes several years for them to make it. And if you happen to be holding on to some of their older cards, especially first-year cards, chance to sell and make a few bucks. Robert Ory, Walt Williams, rookie, Tom Gugliotta, Jeff Malone from the 87 Fleer set, Christian Laettner, Clarence Witherspoon, Tim Hardaway, Vlade Divac, Glenn Rice, Mitch Richmond, Nick Anderson. These are the these are the Topps finest. These were like 4 cards in a pack for $8. A lot of money. And now quite a few cards come that way. Tim Brown, Mike Darr, Raul Mondesi, Ramon Martinez. Here's a top prospect card. Third baseman's Craig Paquette, maybe the only one that really made it. Joey Bell. There's Bob Boone from the 1960s All-Star set from the Fairbanks, Alaska Gold Panthers. Bob played up there. His son Brett played in Fairbanks, and Aaron Boone played in Anchorage. And so quite a few Boones going through the Alaska League. Jim Barr, Wally Joyner, Brian Powell, Terry Steinbach. See if there's anybody super exciting. Craig Biggio is now a Hall of Famer, was a catcher and a second baseman for the Astros. Who's this guy? Ruben Rivera. Okay. Just flipping through real quick. A lot of these, Ivan Rodriguez, 1992 Fleer Ultra, would have been his first Fleer Ultra card. Did have a Bowman rookie and I believe an updated Upper Deck rookie in 1991. That's Hall of Famer Pudge Rodriguez. John Stallworth, 1978 football card, number 320, tops. Want to look these up? I'll give you some dates and card numbers on some that you can look up, see if there's any value to them. I didn't memorize everything. I tried. Here's a pack of some 1984 tops cards. Looks like I would have opened a set or some packs, and I just put them in here for some reason. I'm going to open this up. It's been many, many years. Gary Matthews, Frank Pastore, Lenny Fado, Adley Hammaker, played up in Alaska, Jeffrey Leonard. He hit a bunch of home runs in the World Series one year in the playoffs, like 5 or 6 games in a row. That was back in 87 or 88. Vance Law, David Green, Eric Schau, Brian Smith, Steve Howe, Dickie Thon, Craig McMurtry, another Steve Howe, Jay Johnstone. He was in every movie that was made back in the 70s and 80s for baseball, I believe. All right, just nobody there super valuable, but neat cards from 1984. For those of you who are new to collecting, if you look at the last year of stats on a card, that pretty much can give you an indication that the cards were made the following year. And I will come back to those here in a little bit because I don't want to take up all the video doing that. We'll grab another random selection here. And here's some 88 tops. Some 85 tops, Reggie Jackson, Tom Seaver, Rod Carew, Joe Morgan, Greg Nettles, Andre Dawson, 86. More 86s, Carew, Gibson, Carter, Dwight Gooden, 86, Don Mattingly, Ricky Henderson, Dusty Baker, playing with the A's, Raleigh Fingers. A lot of guys end up in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Just happened to put their cards aside back in the day. Dwight Gooden, Phil Niekro, Dawson, more Tom Seaver stuff, Joe Carter. We'll go ahead and put this over here and get this over here so they don't fall down and get damaged at all. So put them behind the computer, and we will grab 84 Fleer. It's a little bit better set. Back in the earlier 80s, some of them were overproduced, some of them weren't. This is a better set with some good rookies in it. Star players, Hall of Famers, Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. Let's see, Dave Stewart. A lot of great names here. Keith Hernandez, Dave Kingman, Tom Seaver again, Rod Carew, Boggs, Raines, over and over again. There's Pete Rose with Tony Perez and Joe Morgan. Eduardo Perez's dad, Lord Perry, Ozzie Smith. This is probably a factory set that I'd purchased, and I pulled out the stars. There's Carl Yastrzemski. Saw him play in 1981 in Seattle. I was in the Kingdome, and had never really been to a Major League Baseball game in my life. And when we were at the game, it was against the Red Sox and the Mariners. And when they announced Carl Yastrzemski's name, he was the visiting team, and the fans all cheered for him. And I had asked my dad, why are they cheering for the opposing player? And he explained, based upon the fact that he's going to be a Hall of Famer someday, great player and a good guy, that fans in visiting in the home teams with the visiting team coming in would still cheer for them. So that was a great lesson in baseball for me that day. Phil Niekro, Raleigh Fingers, Wade Boggs, Rod Carew. So 84 Fleer, 84. These actually might, since we found some 85s and 86s and 84s, I'm wondering if these are going by year. Could have been sorted out for many different reasons in these boxes. All right, it's Dave Stewart, 86. These are the classic draft picks. See if there's anybody there. No. Some 92 Fleer. Tino Martinez, Frank Thomas, Luis Gonzalez, Ivan Rodriguez again, Jeff Bagwell, lots of Hall of Famers, Barry Bonds. Joey Bell was still hot at the time. So Joe Morgan, 85. And this is a fun box so far. It's not as random as some of the other boxes, but it certainly has some interesting things in it. Kirk Gibson, 84s, Mike Schmidt, 87, John Olerud. Here's a Rondell White. I forget what these were called. Oh, Action Pack. They had 3D feel to them. It was a new style of card that they made back in the early 90s. So everyone was trying to get an edge to be able to sell their cards. Kids Stars. I hold the Major League record for strikeouts in a game. Flip it over. That's Roger Clemens as a kid. That's a pretty neat little card there. David Cohn, Sandberg, Gray, Darryl Kyle, Uguth Urbina. Two notable things about Uguth Urbina is that I may not be pronouncing his name correctly. The other one is there's a game that we would play on road trips where you would say the first and last name of a ball player, major league player, and then the next person would have to start with the first letter of the last name of the previous player and go from there. And so to win a game, typically I would bust out Uguth Urbina as a stopper for the game because no one else could come up with someone else. If you've already used Urbano logo, then you have nowhere to go. David Cohn, Don Sutton, Reggie Jackson. These are 85 Donruss. Ozzie Smith, Lou Gehrig insert cards. Sandberg, Hernandez, Alvin Davis. Here's some 85 Fleer. Same players over and over again. Goose Gossage in the Hall of Fame. Ricky Henderson, Carlton Fisk, Tom Seaver, Parker, Perez, Rose, Big Red Machine, Jeff Russell. I believe that's his rookie card. Do a few more here. This is an interesting box. Again, looks to be sorted mostly by year, but then there's stuff tucked in. Todd Walker, Denny Reyes, Travis Fryman, Phil Plantier. This one is Mark Langston, Jim Abbott, and Chuck Finley. So a triple exposure, Angels pitchers. Phil Plantier, rated rookie. This is Paul Shuey of the Cleveland Indians. Shuey. Right-handed pitcher. Willie McGee, Ozzie Smith, some more 85s. Reggie Jackson, Joe Carter. Reggie Jackson's 500th home run. That would have happened in 84 for an 85 card. And keep going, just more and more stuff. Another Ricky Henderson's. Those are from the 1991, I believe, Fleer. Those are an ugly card set. Joe Montana. This one's marked $2.50. It's the 1991 Stadium Club football. Here's a Reggie Jackson marked $2. It's from the Upper Deck inserts of 1990, the second series. King Griffey Jr. marked $2. This is a Pepsi insert card. I think in another video we found his dad's Pepsi insert card. Cincinnati Reds 74 Dave Concepcion. Really has no value to a collector because it's got dinged corners there. They're pretty well beat up. This is probably one that was used in a flip game or was the front of a pack. It was also off cut. You can see the really bad cut on the back. It cut into the design there. Quite a bit of a edge here. And then you can see some of the next card on there as well. So it definitely wouldn't be a card that you spend any money on, but it's a neat one to have, part of the Big Red Machine. You'll see a theme through all these videos that things like that, or the Oakland A's of the early 70s. Anytime there's a team that had a kind of a dynasty run, I would certainly keep them. Todd Steverson played in Fairbanks, Alaska in the 80s, early 90s. I can't remember exactly when that was, but he was a draft pick in 92. Actually, it was 1989. Joe Montana again, Kevin Stevens, hockey. Keyshawn Johnson, Dallas Cowboys. So this is definitely not his rookie card. Played for the Jets one year, the Buccaneers, and so this is the 2004 Keyshawn Johnson Fleer Platinum. Barry Sanders, Mark Price, Trent Dilfer rookie. Dilfer's Dimes is his as a TV broadcaster. That's Trent Dilfer rookie card. Actually put that off to the side. Mike Schmidt, Greg Maddux, great pitcher. Roberto Alomar, Harold Miner. And Proline, never put the information on the front. You had to flip it over to see who it was, but that's obviously Troy Aikman. If you can see that, Troy doing some workouts there. Then on the back would tell you who the player was. Tony Perez, Dave Parker, Steve Garvey, Ruben Sierra rookie card. Reggie Jackson, Ozzie Smith post serial card. This is from 1990. There's the Tony Gwynn post serial. Kirby Puckett respect card. Edgar Martinez, lots of those. I love Edgar Martinez from the day he started playing baseball. Joe Montana. This is a ultra performance card from 91. It's a 4 of 10. There was a 10-card insert set. This actually had some pretty good value. They would sell really good back when he was playing. $2.50 price tag. Sammy Sosa rookie, Randy Johnson, Eddie Murray, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Joe Morgan, Nick Van Exel, Schmidt, Harold Reynolds rookie card, Barry Larkin, Manny Ramirez, Hall of Fame gold card from Score, HG number 38, and it looks like it's the 1994 Score baseball set. Biggio rookie card from 89. That's Eckersley. Chipper Jones rookie, Hall of Famer Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves, along with John Schmaltz rookie card. More and more people, Mark Ronan, Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens, Frank Thomas. So tons and tons of Hall of Famers and stars and great players. We'll do one more. We're about 15 minutes into this. Sorry it's been so long. I appreciate you sticking around. Topps traded set, Wally Joyner from 1986, John Kruk. It's with the Padres and up the Phillies. Tim Raines, Darryl Strawberry, number 1 draft pick, 1980. That's out of the 85 top set. Gibson, Tim Belcher, Alvin Davis, Mike Schmidt, Pete Rose, manager card, manager and player, and better. Dave Winfield, some 85 tops. 85 tops known for the Olympic set with Mark McGuire and the guys. The first set to really take off those strange rookie cards from many, many years prior. Travis Fryman, Delino DeShields, Sr., Mark Grace, those are 1990s. Some more 84 Fleers. David Justice, $4.50 for his XRC, which was his Topps traded rookie card, which probably meant he wasn't in the original set for Topps that year, so they had to put him in the traded set. David Justice, if you watch the Moneyball movie, you'll know who he is. Roger Pavlik, and we'll do one more random just over here. Whoever this guy is, Ivan Rodriguez, Ryan Klesko, and Pete Rose. Ryan Klesko, $2, 40% off. Big slugger for the Atlanta Braves as they made their World Series runs back in the 90s. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. This interesting box. We'll keep going with our series. Be sure to subscribe and like, if you would, please. Collect safely, have fun. If you have any questions and cards or anything and you want to take a look at them, give me an email or something. Let me know. There's ODB McDowell and Shane Mack of the 85 Olympic set as I was just sitting here getting ready to close out. Anyway, thank you so much. And